Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my TBRs for the year, all the books that I want to read for 2024. Last year I think I read like 3 books. I was in like an extremely big reading slump, so this year I have a big stack that I want to try to get through, and I don't expect myself to get through all of them. I did my Goodreads, which I will link down below, with my 2024 goal as 12 books, just like 1 book a month, because I don't want to like push myself to read all of these books and then at the end of the year not have read any of them and feel bad about myself. So this might not seem like a lot to some of you. You know, I do work full-time, I have 2 kids, so I try to read when I can. It doesn't always happen. Also, if you hear any noise over there, my daughter is just jumping around the kitchen. So I'm gonna break it up. I have nonfiction books, fiction books, and then a series of audiobooks because I don't want to pay for the book and it's not available on Kindle Unlimited. And also I'm trying to go through my physical TBR before I A, purchase any more books, and B, download anything on my Kindle. As much as I love using my Kindle, I want to get through these books first. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with fiction first. I will start with the audiobooks that I'm listening to on like my car rides and stuff. I will put like a picture here, but it's the Meg series by Steve Alton. I read The Trench first. I didn't realize it was a series. I just had it on my Amazon list and I got it for Christmas. I love any books about sharks, and so I wanted to read that, and then I found out that it was part of a series. So I'm listening to the Meg right now because none of the series is available on Kindle Unlimited, and like I said previously, I don't want to pay for anything right now. So I'm listening to the Meg. I have, I think, like 2.5 hours left in it, and then I am going to move on to the one after The Trench, which, like I said, I'll have a picture somewhere on the screen of like the series titles. So that series is going to take me a little longer to get through because I only listen to it when I'm driving. So yeah, those are my little audiobooks that I'm going to be listening to. And then I understand how everybody feels about Colleen Hoover and that she's not the best author in the world. I personally just like her books because they got me out of my reading slump and they're very easy to read. And so if you are in a reading slump or if you are struggling to read, find an easy book. Find something that is super easy to read. You're gonna fly through it and it will like kickstart you into your reading journey again, because that's what I did. So the first one, these are in no particular order either. I'm just starting with fiction books. But this is not like the order that I'm gonna read them in. The first one is Confess by Colleen Hoover. And then I have The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Again, I had started this one too, and then I restarted it, and I'm gonna restart it again. I've also heard that like people don't really like this one either, so I don't know. I don't like to base my opinions on books by other people, if that makes sense. Then I have Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I really like crime books and like murder books and things like that. November 9 by Colleen Hoover. Another book by Kristen Hanna is The Great Alone that I'm going to be reading. I don't know if this is a nonfiction or a fiction. It's The Year of Magical Thinking by Joanne Didion. Little Life, I can't pronounce the author's name. And then I have The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I got like roughly halfway into this book and then just stopped reading it. I'm not a big fan of fantasy world building books, so this one was kind of hard to get into, but I would like to read it and like read the whole series. Last for my fiction, I have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really liked her Malibu Rising, and so I wanted to read another by her. This is really small writing though, so we'll see. Moving on to nonfiction, I have a specific category of nonfiction that I want to read about. Autism. My 5-year-old was diagnosed with autism when she was 3. It's something I just want to be more educated on because I still don't fully like understand a lot of it, if that makes sense. Like I just want to know as much as I can about it so that I can help her the best that I can. And so I have Uniquely Human, A Different Way of Seeing Autism. This is by Barry M. Prezant. Connecting with the Autism Spectrum, How to Talk, How to Listen, and Why You Shouldn't Call It High Functioning. Casey Remrov Warmer. Parenting a Child with Autism, A Modern Guide to Understand and Raise Your ASD Child to Success by Richard Bass. The Parent's Guide to Raising a Child with Autism, Understanding and Overcoming the Challenges of Parenting Autistic Children by Lily Ireland. Meltdown Management, Strategies to Handle Meltdowns in Children with Autism and Special Needs. This is by Catherine Paddington. Sincerely Your Autistic Child, What People on the Autism Spectrum Wish Their Parents Knew About Growing Up, Acceptance and Identity. This is edited by Emily Page Ballou, Sharon Davenport, and Moranik Giwa Onewu. I didn't pronounce that last one right. So yeah, these are all books specifically on autism that I want to read through just so I can understand my daughter better and learn how to help her develop and grow and function as best she can while being autistic, because we can't cure autism. I'm not trying to cure her autism. I'm not trying to fix her autism. She is perfect the way she is. I just want to know more about her so that I can help her the best that I can. And now my other nonfiction books. The Defining Decade, Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them Now by Meg J. This one's kind of irrelevant to me almost because I will be 28 this year. I think I got this when I turned 25 and I just haven't read it. The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. I have been trying to read this every morning. Gentle Discipline, Using Emotional Connection, Not Punishment to Raise Confident, Capable Kids by Sarah Ockwell Smith. Again, it doesn't really go in with the autism. It's more so just how to parent effectively and gently at the same time, because I do not believe in beating my kids to get a point across, nor do I believe in screaming at them to get my point across. So you'll notice a theme here for the next three. The first one is Hello Habits, A Minimalist Guide to a Better Life. And then I have Tiny Habits, The Small Changes That Change Everything by BJ Fogg. I've read through this, not read through it, but I've started it a few times, and then I just don't finish it. And then this was actually the first book of the year that I finished because I only had like 2 chapters left, but I'm counting it. Atomic Habits by James Clear. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's an incredible book on how to build habits and how to keep them and discipline and whatnot. So I do want to reread it and take some more notes on it because I did really enjoy reading it the first time. So The Best of You by Dr. Allison Cook. Break free from painful patterns, mend your past, and discover your true self in God. I am trying to get closer to God this year and get back into Christianity, if that makes sense. I was raised Christian, and I've always considered myself Christian, but I've strayed away greatly, and so I would like to get back into it. Going along with that, I am trying to read through the Bible this year. I got this beautiful Bible from my sister and her husband. It's a Holman. She Reads Truth. It's a Christian Standard Bible, but it's just so gorgeous. I love it. I don't know, and it's a journaling Bible too, so you've got like room to write notes and everything. But yeah, I'm trying to read through this year. I'm following like a reading plan on the Bible app. I will link it down below if you're interested. So yeah. And finally, Body Kindness, Transform Your Health from the Inside Out and Never Say Diet Again. This is by Rebecca Stritchfield. I am gonna be honest, I've had this book for probably 7 years and I have not read it all the way through at all, but from what I have read, it's literally just about like how to love your body, and that's something that I want to work on this year, being confident in myself and loving myself no matter what and no matter how I look, because I've always struggled with my self-esteem and my confidence. So this year I really want to work on it. Those are all of the books that I want to read this year. I'm hoping that I can make a decent dent. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your reading goal is for 2024. what books you plan on reading, what books you want to read. Leave some recommendations down below, because once I finish all these books, I definitely will be back to buying books. I just need to hold myself because I keep buying them and then not reading them, and it's a problem. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.